what's next for the next few years?
Well, we're going to see our weather is going to get worse. We look at the past for a reference toward the future, and we're going to see more tectonic plate displacement. You know, this is how very large areas of land go standing straight up in the mountain ranges. We're going to see a lot more volcanoes. We're going to see a lot more bad weather. We're going to see a lot more bad storms. Look at all the high winds. Look what's happening to the East Coast today and tomorrow from Texas all the way through. And this has to do with those jet stream changes and the tipping axis and we're at boil off because of the intensity of the sun. Our atmosphere is full of much more moisture. When the planets cross, they drag atmosphere and then drop it back down on us. When the object cluster groups close past Earth, they do the same thing. It's like putting a spoon through the soup. It stirs it up even worse. So we're going to see a lot more. We're going to see a lot more flooding. We're going to see a lot of coastal tidal flooding. We're going to see sloshing of the oceans if we keep rocking back and forth on some of these close passes. We may even see such a close pass where like an entire tectonic plate area just suddenly ripped and pulled across hundreds of miles of terrain within seconds or minutes. I don't know fully, or it could be a slow, gradual process, which it has been doing as well. There's reports that the continent of Africa is largely moving. We've seen evidence of the Mediterranean Ocean becoming larger. We've seen that this Saudi Arabia area has got a brand new huge crack that is forming as Africa is moving in some ways to the south and in some ways to the southwest. And that's where the escarpment in the lower southern parts of between Madagascar and Africa is also increasing on that crack. So we're seeing change, and we're seeing drastic change. And if you look, they've got a major locust population going on in Africa right now. And that's because the jet stream is going backwards, and they've never seen this amount of rain in millennium. And this is where these dormant eggs that are all underground are getting watered for the first time, and they're having millions of locusts grow up because they're actually coming in as dormant.